Hi there, I'm Amanda Cromhote from Truth. Welcome to the Blind Loyalty Challenge. We interview world experts in loyalty blindly. We're hoping to create insight, spontaneity, and a lot of fun through the challenge. The challenge is about promoting the blind loyalty trust, and my book called Blind Loyalty, 101 Loyalty Concepts Radically Simplified. All profits from the book go towards the trust. We hope you enjoy the Blind Loyalty Challenge. I'm really excited to host a short discussion for the Blind Loyalty Challenge, and today I have a very special friend joining me. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Amanda. Good to see you.
So those of you who don't know David Slavick, I don't think that's going to be anyone out there, but David Slavick, co-founder and partner of Ascendant Loyalty. We've known each other for a very long time. Obviously not that long because we're not that old, but for quite a while. So David, it's great to have you. And I'm really happy you're going to take up the challenge for blind loyalty. So first question, if you're ready.
I'm ready. I was born ready, Amanda.
So David, you contributed to chapter 23 of Blind Loyalty, which is all about partnerships. So in your opinion, what is the most important thing to make a good partnership?
Both companies having a commitment to data capture, both companies having a commitment to reporting on performance so they can share with each other how their partnership is operating. Both companies being willing to listen to each other and adapt, because each company has their own primary drivers and reasons for being interested in having a partnership, working together. And their cultures may not be a perfect match, but as it relates to being customer centric and enhancing the overall relationship with their customer by offering incremental value, that's super important.
Thank you. So more on that on chapter 23 that David has been a huge contributor to. So I'm very grateful to that. So David, what would you say, moving tack completely, so a new question, what would you say is the number one mistake most loyalty professionals make?
Professionals? You mean practitioners? As
Practitioners,
opposed to consultants? Like
yes.
what's my worst mistake?
No, because I wouldn't set you up quite that badly. No. Loyalty practitioners, the professionals in the industry, yeah.
I think the number one mistake that they make is they launch the program and don't have an ongoing commitment to communication with their membership on what the value proposition is, how to play the program, the benefits that are associated with the program, etc. Consumers, they may participate or be signed up for like 35 programs, but they're only active in 7. Well, why is that? Why is it only 7? Why isn't it 20? Okay. And I think that's the majority of the problem, is that you need to continue to go and fresh and refresh a program and continue to have new news about the program and make it feel special for the membership. If it just turns into a transactional, buy this and get that, and not create any emotional connection with the customer, as well as communicating and having an understanding as to how the program operates, the program's going to have a lot of inactives. It's going to lose its focus, etc. And also, I would say from a communication standpoint, the number one most important person in any retail, specialty retail, customer service type of interaction is the associate. And so you do your training, you launch the program, and the next new employee that comes in after that training is over and done, the information is stuck in a book, and they walk the new associate around the store and don't give them that focus as to what the program's all about. And that's especially challenging if the associates are not allowed to participate in the program, which is okay, because some programs shouldn't be giving incremental rewards to the associate when they're already getting 40 or 50% off on goods, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a common problem. You're right.
Yeah. So the associate is your number one line, because they're the ones that are prompting for enrollment. They're the ones that are prompting for the phone number or the email. to go and match it up against the transaction, or fine, it's matched up against using the preferred form of tender.
Thanks, David. Yeah, I always say when we launch a program, this is the starting, it doesn't end here. You think it's difficult to get you to the starting point. The real work starts on day one. So
Yeah,
couldn't agree with you more.
operational excellence is
Yeah.
key. Yep.
My last question for you in the Blind Loyalty Challenge is, if you could change one thing about one global loyalty program, what would it be and what is the brand?
Oh my God, Amanda.
I can't give you all easy questions.
One global program that I know about and I admire because of its sense of community and engagement and customization with product is Nike. So it's a top 10 brand. It's one of the most admired brands along with Apple and others, right?
Yeah.
And the recognition is there, but I don't think they really get it as far as the depth of spend by the customer and their overall affinity to the swoosh. And so I think there could be much, much more that could be done with their program. And I think the reason why it's not as comprehensive and applying all best practices that could be done is because of global constraints, in the
Yeah.
sense that you've got different operating entities for
Running
Nike.
the brand.
You've got
Yeah.
Asia Pacific, you've got Europe, you've got China, Japan. Well, I said Asia Pacific, but China
Yeah.
to Japan in particular is one operating, right? China, is massive for Nike as well as Japan, and naturally North America, et cetera. And so it's bifurcated, or it's diverse, whatever you want to say. And so you've got global leaders, but I don't think you necessarily have one global driver of loyalty that takes into account the entire entity of Nike, and then going from there.
Yeah.
So what they've
Yeah.
done is they've decided to focus on going direct to consumer and optimizing where it is that their goods are sold, and then optimize their own margin on goods sold where you could buy direct from them. So they've checked that box off, which is a smart move, right? By making their goods more exclusive in where you can get it and how you can get it. And then at the same time, they do a brilliant job with running club and community, and
Yeah.
a love of sport and working out and great apps, et cetera. So they check so many wonderful boxes. But I think in terms of having a global approach towards loyalty and then an optimized approach in any one of the regions around the world, I don't necessarily see that or feel that.
Yeah. Great answer. Love it. Great brands. But yeah, lots to improve on.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you, David. You've been up for the challenge and you've done superbly well. You're an absolute rock star. So I'm going to ask you a
Well,
last thing. It's not really.
you said, I'm introducing David, and, like I really need to introduce him, that just really plays to my ego. So going and having a 10-minute chat with you is just so much fun. And it's so impressive that you're putting out this book, your passion towards helping people that are sight impaired and need the help. I was happy to contribute. Everyone should. So thank you, Amanda.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate your words. So before I let you go, last thing,
Yes.
can you please tag a future professional for me to interview on the Blind Loyalty Challenge?
Oh, I'd nominate Amy Barnett, who is at Cracker Barrel Restaurants.
Wonderful. I'll ask you to put me in touch with her and I hope she's up for the challenge.
I'm
David,
sure
thank
she
you.
will.
Thank you so much. That was such a pleasure.
As always, take care.